Hello everyone, I am here with my top 10 matches of 2023, and I just want to start off by saying this is so hard. My list is not correct, your list is not correct, because everybody has a different opinion about different matches. I basically rated these matches off of how much I enjoyed them, how memorable the match was, and probably the main one is, did I have my eyes glued to the TV the entire time? Did I care enough about that match to watch the entire thing whole way through without getting distracted? Because it was just that good of a match, I didn't want to look away. In this ranking, I am only including WWE matches. That is Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. That is it. No AEW, no MLW, no GCW, none of that. Just WWE. Coming in at the number 10 spot, I have from WrestleMania Night 2. This is Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus versus Gunther. And a lot of people have this in the top 5. And personally, I think this match is slightly overrated. I didn't enjoy it as much as I did the other 9 on here. But it was a great match. Every match on this list is a good match because it's the top 10. It was definitely a very enjoyable match. But I just think it's slightly overrated. Coming in at number 9, we have the Men's Elimination Chamber match. This match was so good. There were so many great spots in this match. The big highlight reel was Montez Ford. He did a bunch of cool stuff. And I really just enjoyed this because there was so much happening. And yeah, like I said, my eyes were glued to the TV. This is one of the best, if not the best, Men's Elimination Chamber matches we've seen in WWE history. In past years or past recent years, Elimination Chamber hasn't been a major event, hasn't consisted of too many great matches, but this year, Elimination Chamber 2023 was absolutely phenomenal, and this is not the last match from that event on this list. Coming in at number 8, we have a last man standing match that took place at Fastlane, and this is Seth Rollins versus Shinsuke Nakamura, and I believe that this match is extremely underrated, one of the most underrated matches of the year. I mean, there were some great spots. I really enjoyed this match. I was glued to the TV, and it was way better than their match that they had at Payback. This was one of the best Shinsuke Nakamura matches that we had seen in a long time, and I really was convinced that Shinsuke was going to win. But somehow, someway, Shinsuke basically dominated the entire match, and then Seth ended up coming out on top. And I really didn't like the ending, because Seth did a kind of a boring-ish move compared to everything that we had seen in the match to get him the win. So I didn't really like the ending, so that really held it back, but I did strongly enjoy the entire match. Coming in at number 7, we have Becky Lynch versus Trish Stratus during their match at Payback, and this was a steel cage match. And I'm going to be straight up honest to you guys. Going into this match, I'm like, oh my lord, why are they putting them in this match? Because they had a match before, and it was not good. And at the time, Trish Stratus really was not doing good in the ring, which of course I give her grace because she's getting up there in age, but I didn't want to see another match from her. But this is the best she looked since her return. This match was so good, and the steel cage, they really used that as their advantage to get that rating up there. I mean, they were slamming each other in it, and Becky was falling from the top of the steel cage, which is just something I didn't expect to see in this match. I mean, it just was very unexpected, but my eyes were glued to the TV once again for this match. And yes, it's because of the in-ring wrestling, not just because of how nice-looking Trish Stratus is. She's a little bit old for me. I know what you guys were thinking. Coming in at number 6, we have Ilya Dragunov versus Daack in a last man standing match, and this match took place at NXT Battleground. Ilya Dragunov absolutely had such a great year this year, and so did Daack. Both of these guys put on great matches. But in this match, they did so much cool stuff, so much extreme stuff with tables, solid steel steps, just anything they could find, they would hit each other with. This is one of those matches where if you get distracted and you look the other way, you'll turn around and there'll be another table broken just because of how fast-paced this match was, just because of how good workers both of these guys are. Next up, coming in at number 5, we have Charlotte versus Rhea Ripley. This took place at WrestleMania Night 1. And to be honest, this is one of the greatest women's wrestling matches I have ever seen. Both women looked phenomenal in this match. They did so good, and I had high expectations for this match, and they absolutely met it. They exceeded my expectations. I mean, Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair, you know they're going to have a good match. But yeah, this match was just so good. Really enjoyed this match. Next up, at number 4, we have, once again, Ilya Dragunov versus Carmelo Hayes at NXT Great American Bash. Both guys in this match did so good, looked really strong in this match. And just go watch the highlights of this match if you don't want to sit through the match. The highlights were so good, so many great spots in this match. I was really happy with this match. You see, Ilya Dragunov put on some great matches this year. He had 2 appearances on this top 10 list. Next up, we have Sami Zayn versus Roman Reigns, and this took place at Elimination Chamber, and what a phenomenal event. Like I said, this was such a great event, and this match was so good. This was one of those matches where I was at the corner of my seat the entire time because I genuinely thought that Roman Reigns' long title reign was coming to an end because there were so many close calls where I'm just like, I don't think he kicked out on that. I think Sami's the new champ. But yeah, there were just so many moments where I actually thought Sami Zayn was our new undisputed WWE champion. And this is one of those matches that I think will forever be talked about just because of how good it was. And it happened to take place in Montreal, Sami Zayn's hometown. So the crowd they really made the match also. I mean, they just added to it. Coming in at the number 2 spot, yes, I have Kevin and Sami Zayn versus the Usos. And this took place at WrestleMania Night 1. Y'all can be mad because I didn't put this at number 1, but I just don't think it beats out what I put at number 1. But this match was so good. I really enjoyed this match. They had a lot of cool spots, and just the in-ring work from all these guys were so good. Everyone in this match had so much in-ring chemistry, and so just a phenomenal match. And this is another one of those matches that will be talked about for a very long time. And coming in at number 1, I have the San Juan Street Fight. This took place at Backlash, and this was Damian Priest versus Bad Bunny. And I think this match is underrated. This match was so good. I really love this match. I was so happy at the end of this match. I mean, Bad Bunny did so good. Keep in mind, he's a celebrity wrestler, and he is in a street fight. And honestly, if I didn't know who Bad Bunny was, or they didn't talk about him being a celebrity wrestler, he looks like a regular professional wrestler. He looks like he is world champion material. And then you just add in the return of Carlito, and then the surprise of Savia Vega. And these guys just did so much stuff. The announce table was broken. They were breaking everything. And the crowd just was so for it. In that Puerto Rican crowd, they loved this match, and that really boosted up this match. And so, yeah, call me crazy, but this is match of 2023. I would take it over Kevin and Sami versus the Usos. That's just me personally. You do not have to agree. Heck, I was looking at other people's rankings. Basically, nobody agrees that this is match of the year, but I don't care. So, there you guys have it. That's my top 10 matches of 2023, and that's for WWE matches. And so I hope you all enjoyed this video. Feel free to give me your opinion down in the comments below of what your top 10 is, but this is mine.